Hello, my name is Miss Sophia, and today I will be teaching you how to multiply fractions. The problem I will be demonstrating today is 1/3. You guys can't see that up there. 1/3 times 2/9. So, this is so simple, you guys are not even going to believe how simple this is. So, all we're going to do is multiply the numerators. So, multiply these, and then your answer you put on this line here. So 1 times 2 is 2. Then we're going to multiply the denominators. 3 times 9 is 27. If you guys don't completely know or haven't memorized your multiplication chart, the timetables, then I have a multiplication chart on my last video, which is the dividing fractions by whole numbers video. Okay, so what we would normally do is put this in simplest form, but oh my gosh, they made it so easy. It already is in simplest form. So this right here is the answer. Again, if it was like, let's say 4 54ths, because that's what this is, times 2, which is their equivalent fractions. So 4 54ths. That is technically correct, but a teacher would not accept that because they want the answer in simplest form. I'm going to stop writing in pencil. I advise you to do math in pencil so you can erase any mistakes, but it's not working very well for the camera. So I'm just going to switch out in pen here, which will take about a second. So, yeah, it is just, it's very simple, and this technically is correct, but teachers will not allow it because they want the answer in simplest form. Now, I'm going to give you guys kind of a harder problem, one that is, you have to put in simplest form. So, this one's 11 20ths times 4 14ths. So the way we would find this is, first we multiply the numerators. Again, it doesn't matter the number, the formula is always the same. So 11 times 4 is 44. I know that off the top of my head because I have my times tables memorized. Now we're going to multiply the denominators. But 20 times 14 is not listed in the multiplication chart, the basic 1 through 12 multiplication chart. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the work off to the side. Hopefully you know how to multiply in this form, but I will kind of explain it. So 4 times 0, because you're going to go up first. 4 times 0 is 0, and then 4 times 2 is 8. Because you're going to go up, then to the left. Then we're going to add an x because we're skipping a place value, which is the one's place value, which would be the 4 in this case. And we're going to go use the 1 because we've already multiplied the 4. 1 times 0 is 0, and then 1 times 2 is 2. Now you're going to add those two together, and that will give you the answer to your problem. 0 plus 0 is 0. That x stands for 0. And 8 times 0 is 8. Then 2 plus nothing, because there's nothing here, is 2. So your answer is 280. So 20 times 14 is 280. Now, this is technically correct again, but it is not in simplest form. So we're going to move the paper a little bit. I want you guys to still be able to see the numbers, but now we're going to work on converting it simplest form. So, how you convert it into simplest form? If you know the exact multiple or the exact number that they're both their greatest common factor, then that's great. Go ahead for it. But because I pretending that I don't know it, I'm going to show you guys a little trick. So if both are divisible by 2, I always like to start with 2. So 44 over 280 divided by 2 equals. So now we're just going to divide both sides by 2, because what you do to the numerator, you must do to the denominator. So 44 divided by 2 is 22. 280 divided by 2 would be 140. Now, are they both divisible by 2 again? Let's see. 22 and 140, they are. Divided by 2 would be 11 and 70. Now, are there any common factors between 11 and 70? Well, I don't know this one, so I'm gonna do a common factor list. So 11 and 70, 1 and 11 are the common factor, or the factors of 11. 70 has 1, 2, no 3, no 4, 5, no 5. Actually, yes, 5. 6, no. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, no. 12, no. Okay, so now that we've completed this, once we've crossed over, so once you have a multiple like that, like 7 times 10 is 70, you can start finding what the other ones are. So 5 times 14 is 70, 2 times 35 is 70, and 1 times 70 is 70. The greatest common factor that both of these numbers have would be 1. Therefore, this is the fraction in simplest form. Now, when I was first learning this, I was like, oh my gosh, how could that be in simplest form when it's such a large number? Well, that's just the way it is. You can't simplify this anymore, so it's in simplest form. It doesn't really matter the number. A problem could be 1 over 1,000, and that is in simplest form, despite how big this number is. So, this is the correct answer that your teacher would appreciate greatly. I really hope this helped you so much, because I love teaching this lesson, and I hope it helped you. Bye!